night. Beautiful night. Let everybody tap in. Shit, I ain't let my phone charge long enough. So this live get this. I'm gonna go to this live get disconnected. So my phone died. But just wanted to tap in. Just got done watching that I don't know what you want to call it, that Oval Office meeting with Zelensky and Trump. Trump is becoming United States' worst enemy. That's what he's doing. But good thing is, he only got 4 years, and he already in his first year, so it ain't gonna be long. Homie gonna be gone, and then they're not gonna vote another Republican in for about 16 years from all the bullshit he doing, breaking alliances. Like, don't get me wrong, United States, yeah, we got a hell of an army, for sure. But don't get it fucked up like we don't need our alliances when it come to this shit. When it come to all conflicts and all wars, we need our alliances for sure. We need those. Without them, we can't defend some of these continents on our own. It just ain't. It's impossible. And with him doing that to dude on national television, he buying every other country besides Russia and U.S. is going to line with him. And that's the thing about it all, right? He throwing his weight around. We're not going to do this. We're not going to do that. You ain't strong unless we help you, which is false. He also made a false statement talking about the javelins. He didn't give Zelensky the javelins. They already had them from Obama. Obama gave him them javelins. And so did Biden. So that was a lie. He called Biden weak, but Biden beat him in the election. You know what I mean? So that was weak. So you sound weird. What's going on? What's going on? So, what's good? What's good? So, that was a lie. But this the thing, though. If NATO and Romania, who already said by the summer, we're going to invade Russia. We're writing an article of war to NATO, and we're going in, right? So, if Romania goes in, guess who else goes in? NATO. So, with NATO going in, we're part of NATO, right? Right? I would think so. So, that means the United States goes in. Now, we can say, well, we ain't going in to invade Russia. Okay. Now they're kicking us out of NATO. So now, if they kick us out of NATO, then you got other countries like China and them that's gonna fuck with us. Why? Because we don't have the backing of the other 40 countries that's involved with NATO. See what I'm saying? That's how alliances work. They know if you attack the United States, you're attacking NATO. You attack one of us, you attack us all. Everybody knows that. So if the United States pulls out of NATO, we on our own. So if for sure, go ahead. I don't know how you become my mom, but I guess I don't know how you do that. But go ahead. It don't matter to me. But if the United States don't go in and align with NATO to invade Russia, then they're going to kick us out. So if they kick us out, then you got other countries like China, North Korea, and these motherfuckers who going to attack us. All right, we already done fucked over Canada, hit them with sanctions, so we go to war. They ain't coming now. See what I'm saying? He throwing his weight around the office, trying to act like he a fucking reigning supreme. And the fact of the matter is, with all our alliances, we fucked. We're fucked. Ain't no getting around that. We're fucked. And by him saying that to Zelensky today, only people gonna stand with that shit is his people. The whole fucking country is round with dude. You got other countries talking about we gonna write you a blank check. And like I said, Romania troops is already on Ukraine soil. They're there already. And they said they're gonna write an article of war to invade Russia. So now, what do? That's why Zelensky didn't sign the deal. Yeah, United States is strong, but all right, we ain't even got the number $1 in the world. Our money is useless now. We ain't even got the number 1 currency on this planet anymore. Okay? Every other country all these countries got nukes. Okay? And without France, without Britain, without Israel, okay, with countries like that, we fucked. See what I'm saying? In a minute, NATO disattaches itself from the United States, we will be attacked. And everybody on that far right, far left, whatever the hell you call his branch, what you gonna do then? Because they're gonna attack the fuck out of us. Knowing ain't no NATO, knowing they ain't got 46 other countries riding with them. Because you spit in this dude's face on national TV. When in the end, he's being attacked. See what I'm saying? So, my thing would be, leave this shit alone. You trying to step in, and this is the reason why he's trying to make this deal, because he knows that NATO already said, we're moving closer to Russia's borders. Romania said we got troops over there. We're looking at signing an article of war with NATO. So he's trying to make a deal with dude and buy land over there and get land for the United States, so he can physically say, well, we got land. We got an equal right to this land over here. You signed the deal. Putin gonna step down. Even though he's a Nazi himself, they ain't buying that shit. They already done moved in on, and this is another thing. Russia's trying to target you, asking the United States for help, because they're getting blown up in their own fucking country. Zelensky is blowing their ass up in their country. They done moved and advanced. And that's what NATO wanted to see. Let's see if they can advance. If they advance into Russia's borders by themselves, oh, hell yeah, we can go in ourselves too. And that's what they gonna do. So he's trying to make a deal saying, with us having this land over here, it gotta be a ceasefire. Because we got land, we got an interest over here, blah, skip, and it ain't going. Now you just fucked up, because half of the fucking world, besides you and Putin, done align with dude. We ain't the richest country in the world, and we ain't the strongest. So now you got all these other foreign countries from Europe. You got all of Europe. Now I ain't gonna say half. Okay, after that spectacle today, you have all of fucking Europe done align with Ukraine. So all NATO's gonna do is let them in now. You just did Trump. All you did was just let them into NATO. That's it. All right? NATO knows, okay, we're going to let Ukraine in. We're going to be able to build bases over there. Now we're going to go and kick Russia's ass. You think, and this is another thing people got to understand. You think Putin was threatening to use nuclear weapons against Ukraine? No, it was never against Ukraine. It was the fact that he know he can't beat NATO. Okay? And all the countries that's involved with NATO. He can't beat them. So before I let y'all come over here and stomp me out and pack me out, I'm going to blow us all to hell. That's why they keep talking about World War III. everybody forgot they got North Korean soldiers over there fighting with them. People just forgot that. That Ukraine ain't just fighting against Russia, they fighting against North Korea too. So, with that being said, now that's why Romania's over there. That's why NATO's building bases in Romania. That's why he's trying to fire the generals. It doesn't matter. If you don't go, if NATO goes, well, if Romania goes, who's a part of NATO, if they decide to invade Russia, every country in NATO has to go. This is a fact. They have to go. If United States withdraw from going and fighting in that war, I just was talking to somebody about this, and he sounded like an idiot. Talking about we ain't gonna go. Well, guess what? We lose our alliance with NATO. Now we're weak. Now we're super weak. Because now if we get attacked, we ain't got nobody that's gonna help us fight. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's gonna help us fight. Nobody. Alright? Nobody's gonna help us fight. So nobody's gonna help us fight. Nobody. Nobody's gonna help us fight. So if nobody helps us fight, then like I was telling dude, when we invaded, when they hit the towers, right? When they bombed the towers, okay, and Bush said either you with us or you with the terrorists. Do you think we went over there by ourselves? No. NATO went over there with us. Russia was with us. Then half the fucking globe went and invaded Africa. Okay? So we didn't go over there by ourselves. So now, if we end up going to fucking war, Lord forbid, we ain't got no allies. And our 50 states is not going to be able to defend against a few of them continents. It just ain't going to happen. We ain't got the manpower. We ain't got the resources. We don't. We would have to use nukes. The only way. Don't get me wrong. We got a lot of hellified shit. Don't get me wrong. But without our alliances, we're weak. NATO is our back pocket. Okay? So without them, we're weak. Because why? It's 40 fucking European countries involved. Then you got African countries involved. So, and they ain't none of them, and now you're out. Because you declined to go to war with us. So, now some shit happened. Now what if NATO turn on us? See what I'm saying? What if NATO turn on us? What if they say, fuck the United States and come after us? We can't beat 30, 40 fucking countries. Right? And half of you people ain't ready to go to war, man. Y'all ain't ready. Y'all say y'all ready to defend y'all houses. Y'all ain't ready to go to war. We ain't seen a war on our soil since the goddamn Civil War. On our soil. You understand me? So, and they still won't let that go. And it's almost been 100 years since that shit happened. You understand me? So, there's no way. No way. If NATO turn on us and say, fuck that, we invade the United States and we gonna dethrone him and push him out of office like they do other countries. Like the United States do other countries. We can't fight them. We can't. We don't have the resources to fight 40 fucking countries. But when we invade somebody, we bring in 40 motherfuckers with us. What is it, 49, however many countries it is. We bringing them with us. All right? So if they turn around and say, fuck the United States, we going up in there. Y'all ain't ready, man. Y'all ain't ready. Some of y'all too sensitive, you know what I'm saying, to hold a weapon or throw grenades. Or you seeing your people blown to smithereens. The way this country is now, we ain't about to stand up and fight. This ain't the 70s, 60s, 70s, even the 80s, even the 90s. This generation is terrible. All right? They ain't ready for no conflict. They too worried about these young boys running around here. You gonna need them then with all them switches. You gonna need them then. You gonna need them then. This air is too soft to understand war. And we've been put in a position for all these years as top dog. We've been put in these positions for all these years as top dog. And we've been throwing our weight around. Well, now what's the problem? Because he walked away from that. I was saying. Yeah, it makes no sense, man. You know what I'm saying? So if they turn around and say, fuck us, then what? Then what? Then what we gonna do? We in a whole heap of trouble. We in a whole heap of trouble. And dude flexing his muscle like that shit can't happen. Like you just can't say, what's up, pimp? You alright? Yes, sir. These motherfucking clothes. Part of this lifestyle, ain't it, man? Yeah. Oh, shit. Yeah, condo action, though. Definitely condo action. You know what I'm saying? Definitely condo action. So, yeah, man. You know, my whole thing would be in the long run is, dude, know what you signed up. It's about to get wicked. And them motherfuckers, whatever you did, you just empowered Zelensky, for sure. Because now ain't everybody in the country gonna feel sorry for dude. Everybody in the country gonna side with dude. All these countries gonna cut dude money. And now, you just made us the biggest opposition on the fucking planet. Then, not to mention, you firing top generals, battle-tested generals, to employ in their positions podcasters? Like, come on, bro. I know you was a reality star at one time and all that shit. You was in the rap songs back in the 90s and all that. But dude, you firing war-tested generals to hire podcasters in their positions? Come on, bro. Podcasters? Because they backed you during your election. And they interviewed you on their podcast. And you get them top security jobs, man. General jobs. And they fucking podcasters. Like, you gotta be kidding me, dude. You can't be serious. You're entrusting the American people's safety with radical fucking podcasters? Like, we a fucking joke. And mark my words, before he gets out of office this time, they're gonna peach his ass again. You know what I'm saying? And the funny part about it is, you trying to get rid of half the goddamn government, so after 4 years, they won't come back at you on the federal indictments. Well, guess what, buddy? Once you get indicted by the feds, and that indictment is in there, I don't give a fuck who you fired. It's still on the federal government's desk, all right? So in 4 years, they're going to come back and holler at you about them federal cases. Fuck the one in New York. Not to mention you're a goddamn felon. But fuck the one in New York. Fuck all them that bullshit in New York that you got away with. These federal felonies, yeah, you in some trouble. And then your dumbass pleaded guilty. So when they looking at your points and your categories, your shit gonna be so high, you gonna fuck around down in federal prison. You be the first president ever to die in federal prison. You be the first president ever to die in federal prison. Like, come on, bro. Like, you can't be serious. You can't be. You're hiring top lieutenants, jobs of top lieutenants, decorated generals from JAG, the Navy, the Army, the Marines, and you hire in a place podcasters? Like, you can't be fucking serious. We're doomed. And you think you hire national security officers as podcasters? You can't be fucking serious, dog. You can't be serious, dude. Like, and you think that's gonna fly? And you got the nerve to diss Zelensky on national TV like that? And your top general's a fucking podcaster? Yeah, man, you a joke. This shit's a joke. It's a joke. I'm just glad we ain't got 8 years of this crap and only got 4. And he's already in half it. He's already in a year of his term already. You know what I'm saying? And granted, mark my words, y'all just gonna be mad. But they're not gonna hire another Republican in office for fucking 8 years. I mean, 16 years. A Democrat is gonna do all 8 years, and then they're gonna hire another Democrat in to do another 8 years. They will not put another Republican in office. He fucked up. He fucked it for all of them. Mark my words. He fucked that up for all of them. For sure. He did that shit for sure. They not put another Republican in office at all. And it's his fault. It's you motherfuckers' fault for voting his dumb ass in. When you shouldn't have voted him in, his ass would have went to jail. But y'all helped him thinking he was going to make America great, put America first. Yeah, he did all that. But now what we going to do now when all these, our allies from Europe come in and say, fuck us, then what? Because we only export weapons. Okay, that's the only thing the United States sends out of this country is weapons. That's it. We don't export nothing. We import everything. We're the biggest consumer of everything. So when them countries start cutting us off and not sending us shit, right? When you got countries like goddamn Canada who talking about cutting our lights off, then what? Then what the fuck we gonna do? Then what we gonna do? Then what are we gonna do? What we gonna do? But be screwed. Absolutely, positively screwed. Then what are we gonna do? Then what are we gonna do? We're gonna be absolutely positively screwed. But y'all voted this motherfucker in and thought he was the next coming of the Messiah. Y'all did. Y'all voted him in thinking he was gonna be the next coming of the Messiah. And he's screwing us on national TV. And nobody fails to understand this. He's fucking screwing us on national TV. And for some reason, you dumb idiots think this is a way to go. Win-win, huh? That's what y'all think? Well, I got a news flash for y'all. We're fucked. We're fucked. And the funny thing about it is, when it happens, they're going to say, well, we didn't know. It's the first thing somebody say when they do some ignorant shit. We didn't know. Oh, you knew. You knew firsthand the idiotic shit he was doing. You knew firsthand. First fucking hand what the idiotic shit dude was doing. And he ain't going to stop. Because for some reason, he thinks he can just throw his muscle around because he got the United States. Well, guess what? Ain't gonna happen if Europe don't back us. Not gonna happen. If Europe don't back us, we're fucked. If Britain don't come help us fight, we're fucked. You understand? And right now, all of them is with Ukraine. So how you gonna try to buck the system? So what you gonna do? Roll with Russia? Then you gonna lose all your support. You roll with Russia, you gonna lose all your support, dog. All your support. You're not gonna have it. Nobody's gonna back you. Nobody's gonna fuck with you. None of that. Why? You're gonna lose support of the people. How would you lose support of the people? Back in Russia. It's the first part you losing the support of the people. Secondly, Europe. So then you're gonna make it terrifyingly hard. You're gonna make it terrifyingly hard for anybody in the United States to travel anywhere. They're not gonna accept us. Right? Then you're gonna start having American people get attacked all over the globe. Right? That's gonna be the next thing. Then what? Like I said, United States can't beat 40 fucking countries, bro. Can't happen. It's not gonna happen. Don't get me wrong, we tough. We're tough. We're tougher than the motherfucking thing of nails. But we can't beat 40 countries, bro. At the same time, it just ain't gonna happen. Never in history has it happened. Any country beat 40 fucking countries at once. It's not gonna happen. What's gonna happen is we're gonna lose. We're gonna lose real bad. And then y'all gonna be real mad when they start issuing, talking about they wanna start drafting people. Y'all really gonna be in y'all feelings. When they talking about something, oh, we gonna hold a draft because we don't have enough to fight. We're gonna start drafting our fellow Americans to fight this war. Then what y'all gonna say? Y'all gonna be crying talking about some, oh my God, he's drafting us? And we over there getting our ass kicked because he gave our top intelligence positions to a fucking podcaster. Done deal. Done fucking deal. And I'm gonna sit back and be like, well, told you. Told you. You think he gonna draft his son? You think he gonna send his son over there to fight? Fuck no. He's not sending his son over there to fight this war. Because it's coming. This war is coming. It's going to be at our doorsteps in no time. And the only thing I can tell y'all is strap up. Because it's definitely coming. So like, follow, subscribe, man. Just give me y'all a tour. You know how money move, money live in the condo action. You know. Sometimes I be in the business, in the shop. Sometimes I don't. Own a few properties, you know. Get this shit out the mud, bro. But it rubbed me the wrong way to see. And then this whole the vice president there, he talking crazy. Who the fuck is you? That's what I would have told him. Like, first and foremost, dude, like, I had to hit him with one of the jiggle lines. Like, what the one Jay say? Your rain on top is shorter than leprechauns. I just would hit him like, bro, you right. You got 4 years. I ain't got no election. I ain't got nobody in my country opposing me to step down as president. I know y'all might try to get somebody to come in to oppose me and all that. That's cool. It's not gonna happen. Because we're in the middle of a war, so we can't hold elections. That's one. Two, this war on lack is going to lead up no time soon. So when they done, when you're done, right? When your 4 years is up, I'll still be fighting this war. So whether or not you give me weapons, which he lied about, talking about I gave you javelins, because you can honestly see dude ain't from the United States, so he couldn't go, he didn't have a verbal attack back and forth with homie. I'm not even from this country. Now, we was talking in Ukrainian speech, then yeah. But we're not. We're not talking in Ukrainian speech. I'm not even from this fucking country. So yeah, you getting that off you and your homeboy. But let me tell you this. By the time you is up for another term and you can't run again, I'll be still fighting this war. And I'm still getting backing from NATO and all other countries. You're not the richest country. I just want to tell you, you're not the richest country, for one. For two, you can't sway this war no which way. All right? That's two. And three, I got other allies. So whether or not you want to be on board, it's cool, but I'm not signing your deal. Right? I don't give a fuck what I said about Putin. He's killing my people. All right? When y'all thought Saddam and them and Bin Laden ran that goddamn plane into your buildings, y'all acting a fool, right? So check this out, Mr. President of the United States. You got 4 years. And in 4 years, I'll still be fighting this war. So there goes your answer about me signing that damn piece of that ceasefire. Go to him. Go to him and talk to him about a ceasefire. Go to him. He is the aggressor. Stop knocking on my door about putting down my guns and he's still shooting at me. Go to him. That's what I would have told him. Go to him. Stop coming in my door talking about put down the guns and this, that, and the third. Go to him. Go to Putin. Stop coming to me. And in 4 years, I'll still be fighting this war and blowing his generals up on his soil. I'm out. And walked out. That's what I would have said. And walked out. You felon. Exactly what I would hit him with. Man, don't come to me. Go to him. He the one shooting at me. So go to him. And when you done with him and dealing with him, your turn will be up. And I'll still be fighting this war. Felon. And walked out. Listen, I'm out of here. I'm not signing shit. I don't give a fuck who you is. What president you the president of? Man, get the fuck out of here. I'm not signing nothing. So fuck you and your man sitting right there. I'm out. Cut your funding. I'm going to get it from somewhere else. Fuck is you talking about? You think y'all the only ones can cut checks? I'm out of this motherfucker. Man. But he don't talk English. He ain't that good with English, and they knew that. So they tried to gang up on him. They tried to press him. I'd have told him, you think y'all the only ones cut checks? Huh? Do you think that? You think y'all the richest country in the world? You think that? Go to your homeboy and tell him to stop shooting at me. I ain't doing nothing. And in 4 years, I'll still be fighting this war. And let's see if you stay out of court in 4 years. I'm out of here. But the United States just lost all unity with Europe. Believe that. I wouldn't be surprised if the king of England ain't get on the phone, because that's who really run us. If you really want to tell the truth, why you think nobody invades England? Everybody else get invaded but England. Why you think that is? England hold the checks and balances. All right? When the king sent Christopher Columbus over this motherfucker and the Indians was over here already, he wiped them out and put his flag down. Who you think George Washington fought in the First World War? It was the king. Who you think was back in the South? It was the king. So at the end of the day, I wouldn't be surprised if they ain't on the phone, because they're Europe. They're Europe, and they got their own army. They got the biggest army in the world. Yeah, and they the strongest. They hold all the checks and balances. They still own countries. They the only motherfucking country that still own countries. England still own countries. That's how strong they is. So without England backing us, we ain't shit. Believe that. Why you think when the prince got kicked out, where did he come? To the United States? To the United States, they second home. Yeah. So if England don't back us, we fucked. And they believe you. They with Ukraine. So believe you me. They was on the phone. Talking hella shit. But like I said, y'all voted him in for him to end up hiring podcasters. So if you got a podcast, you should have interviewed Trump. He might would have gave you a second. He might would have gave you a national security job. All you gotta do was interview him, act like you like his topics. You might would have got hired, because he hired nothing but podcasters now and Fox analysts. He done hired so many Fox analysts. It don't. He got the dumbest cabinet ever. He might got a cabinet with some money, but he also got the dumbest cabinet ever. Ain't none of them get. Some of them got. They was in the military. Some of them cats got military training, but none of them cats got high clearance. None of them. They wouldn't know the logistics or nothing. From front to back. He better hope we don't get no war with them dumbass motherfuckers he just hired. And they on the top of, yeah, the news is real. It's no joke. Man, if you don't get the fuck off that microphone and get to Washington, what the fuck is wrong with Hey, you don't put Elon Musk in there. He doing shit like this. Get the fuck out of here. That's what y'all wanted, right? Y'all want this race war. Y'all want it bad. But I hate to say it. Caucasians is the minority now. And I'm not no racist. I got Caucasian brothers and sisters for sure. Bloodline. For sure. Same blood. Yeah, but they one half of the side is Caucasian, for sure. But they're the minority. Because they're mixing with other breeds. So they're the minority now. And that's why they up in arms. So they ain't that strong right now. It ain't that many of them. That's why they were so scared of the Mexicans and the Latins. Because if they clicked up with the other races, they outnumbered. A lot of them hold good jobs, but when it come to getting in this field, battle tested. Some races came out the womb battle tested. We've been having to fight since we came up out the womb. Why you think they giving all these tax breaks and all this shit? And they trying to cut everybody off wealth because they want to put the elite first when it was even. They wanted to go back to what it was, but they don't want this fight. They don't want that fight. They ain't gonna win. Now you trying to eliminate the whole military and make it all white? Come on, bro. Come on, bro. But you got 4 years, though. So do what you gonna do. You only got 4 years, my G. And then it's over with. Then you're back to a civilian. And then you can't kick, holler, cry, pout, none of that shit. None of it. And like Biden said, man, I should have ran again, thinking Kamala was going to win. They wasn't going to let her in. But if Biden would have won, he would have won again. He should have ran. But he didn't. And we're here with him now. And it's going right back to what it was. The Eagles ain't going to the White House. None of that shit. His savior, Pat Mahomes, and them niggas didn't win. They sided with him. That's why they beat us in the Super Bowl, because they sided with him. No professional teams is fucking with him again. That's why he tried to go to the game. They booed him there. This country ain't fucking with dude. It's only a portion of it is. So, at the end of the day, you Trump motherfuckers who praise him, he got 4 years, bro. So enjoy it. Because after that, it's over with. And then all these laws he done broke to do all this shit, they going to have his ass right back in court. And this time, he can't run behind the presidency. He's done. And with that, I'm out. Like, follow, subscribe.